Hi, Maria here. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm sharing with you guys the update on my April tray, and as you could see by the thumbnail, it didn't work out well. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I am convinced that I can find a tray that's going to be amazing. My first month doing this went really, really well. This month and last month, not so good. I think my mistake is putting in too many gourmands. So I'm going to share with you the fragrances that just I wasn't into. None of these are bad fragrances. I love them, but I just wasn't into wearing them, and it was the majority of them. Before I get started, if you haven't subscribed, just go ahead and hit that button. Join the Weird Wonderful family. It would be amazing to have you part of the community, and let's get into this. So I'm going to share with you first the two fragrances that I didn't wear at all. I just couldn't bring myself to wear it. The first was Musk Noir Rose by Narciso Rodriguez. For the most part, all of these are fragrances that I really enjoy, but I just wasn't into it. I think that this one for me feels more winter or evening, and I didn't do anything fun in the evening where I wanted to smell sexy. So this was just a bust for me. I had no desire whatsoever to put it on, so I didn't. And that is the beauty. I don't have to put on a fragrance if I'm not into it. Like, we don't have to wear the fragrances that we put on our tray. And if I want to deviate from my tray, like, just so you guys know, I deviate whenever I feel like it. So I don't force myself to stick to only those. I really try to stick to those as much as possible, just so that I get to experience them and have a better idea. With so many fragrances, it's kind of hard. You put them on, you forget about them, whatever. So anyway, the other one that I didn't put on was Banana Bliss. And I had my niece smell this. She goes, it smells sweet. It smells a little bit salty. I said, does it smell like popcorn? And she goes, yeah, it smells like sweet and salty popcorn. That's the vibe I get. I can see where the banana-esque vibe comes in, but as much as I really enjoy this fragrance, I just wasn't in the mood for it, thinking about the warmer weather. So this was a pass, didn't wear it at all. I did sniff it several times because I really enjoy sniffing it, but just didn't want to put it on. Now, there were 5 fragrances that I only wore once. Like, I had no interest in wearing them. The first one was Elop by Soradora. This is a very interesting fragrance. I enjoy the smell of it, but it just doesn't project really amazingly. So I enjoy it, but I was looking for more performance as far as a projection was concerned. Lasts a decent amount of time on the skin, but it just wasn't projecting. So it wasn't really exciting. Like, I was hoping to get a compliment with it. It's very, very unique, and it dries down to kind of an apricot vanilla, which is really beautiful. But I just wasn't feeling it this month. So another one was his Parfums Café Beignet. This fragrance is just delicious. It smells like a donut, basically, like a powdered donut with a slight hint of coffee in there. It's very yummy. It smells delicious. It's definitely a gourmand that you could wear in the spring and summer. Maybe summer would be too much, but in the spring for sure. It's a slight coffee-esque kind of donut vibe to this. So it's light enough somehow with that cakey vibe. It's not too thick. So definitely you can wear it, but I just wasn't in the mood for the gourmands, so I only wore it the once. Bon Parfumer 203. This is raspberry, vanille, blackberry, I think. Powdery, fruity vanilla. Really enjoyable fragrance, but for whatever reason, it was quite, like, it's a little bit more skin scenty. The projection disappears quite quickly, and I was just looking for a little bit more. This one's really great for if you just want to be cozy at the end of the night. This one is nice for that, but I just didn't reach for it. This is actually really, really not very exciting, is it? Next one, Nua's Vanilla Pearl by Cad Lage. I like the way it smells on the cap more than I like the way it smells on my skin. On the cap, it smells kind of strawberry creamy vibes. On my skin, it pulls very, very sharp and uber fruity gummy bear vibes, like Yara Candy or Eden Sparkling Lychee, that kind of vibe. And although I do enjoy that, this just wasn't speaking to me. It's just a little too sharp for me, so I wasn't into it. It's possible this one needs to sit a little longer too. So I will keep trying it and get back to you. But so far I wore it about 2-3 times to really get a feel for it. And every time, I like the first bit, and then as it dries down, it gets more and more sharp seemingly on my skin. Next one is Blissful Essence, and this is by Juliana's Perfumes. Not a sponsored video, but this is like a mixture of Meliora, God of Fire, and Mango Skin. So it's a fun fragrance. I really enjoy the smell of it, but it just wasn't doing it for me, so I didn't put it on. I don't know, maybe I just wasn't in the mood for fragrance. The ones that I put on, I wore a lot, so I'll share those with you in a second. But Blissful Essence, really nice fragrance, but I find that I prefer the Bliss, which is just the straight up Meliora, over the mixture, because the mixture, I'm not crazy about God of Fire in general, like the original either. So I definitely prefer just straight up Bliss over Blissful Essence. And this super shocked me, Marshmallow Blush. Now I wore this one probably 3 times, but I didn't enjoy wearing it. And again, I think it's just too sweet. And I'm looking for, like, I cringe because I was like guffawing over people saying that they weren't into gourmands right now. But now that the weather is starting to warm up, we're finally starting, I'm seeing little buds on my lilac bush. I'm wanting something that smells like spring. And so these are fun to wear in the winter and in the fall, or on a cool, cozy evening. Like, I love the strawberry shortcake vibe of this. Strawberries and cream, strawberry cake. Smells amazing, but I'm just not in the mood. So that leads me with 4 fragrances, 3 of which I wore probably 2 to 3 times each, and then the other one I just pretty much wore it nonstop. So I'm going to start with the gourmand one. I'm a hypocrite. I say I don't like, I don't know what I want these days, but Brown Choco by Cadlage. I've talked about it recently. I cannot get enough of this elixir of chocolate / nuts. I'm in love with it. The dry nuts. Man, I love dry nuts. Like, they're just delicious. Like, they're mouth-watering. I just love nuts with the chocolate. So freaking delicious. I love this fragrance. Like, seriously. I want to smell the Latafa version of the whatever, the Dubai chocolate bar version that Latafa puts out. I want to see if it smells near as good as this, because this is so phenomenal. Like, I just love it. So I can see keeping this out all year round, even though it's more gourmand in nature. I just find it so addictive with those nuts in there. Next fragrance, I'm not going to talk about it a lot because I talk about it all the time. I wore this one about 3 times, I'd say. I've had it on my tray quite a few times, and it's Mango Oud by Gritty. What can I say? It's just amazing. I absolutely love it. Addicted. Another one that I am recently just so freaking addicted to is Mora Silky Rose. I just talked about it, so I won't go into much detail. It's just a wonderful peony rose jammy-esque fragrance that I think is gorgeous. It's got a bit of muskiness, perfect for this time of the year, affordable. It's phenomenal. And the last one is also affordable. And this one I wore most of the time. Like, I didn't want to put it down. And it is Quatre en Rose by Boucheron. And this is similar to Giorgio Armani's C. So I like this better than C. I never loved C, but this is just gorgeous. It's black currant. It's quite sweet. It's got some rosiness to it. There's rose, peach blossom, and jasmine in here. There's a musky quality to this. It's got a little bit of vanilla. It's juicy. It's sweet. It's a little bit sparkling, but it smells really rich. Like, it smells rich and boozy. I always say that, rich and boozy. So to me, this one, you know how I talk about this being like a rich, expensive lady? This is affordable, but it's also a rich, expensive lady. They don't smell anything alike, but they give me that same vibe. So I love wearing this. This is like reasonably priced. I think I'm going to get myself another bottle because this one doesn't have much in it. And I absolutely love it. So yeah, Quatre en Rose, definitely sweeter than the original Quatre, which I also really like, but this one I love. And yeah, it's got that sea vibe. To me, it smells bougie. It smells sophisticated, kind of sensual and sexy, but very classy at the same time. So I'm in love with this. This was the winner for the month. Absolutely adore it. Next week, I'll do my tray for May, and I'm definitely going to go more floral spring, get rid of the gourmands because this isn't working for me. I want fragrances that I'm excited about to wear. So I am going to shift things up and I really can't wait. I think it's going to be a fun month. So you'll see that one sometime coming soon. And what are your thoughts on these fragrances? Do you like them? Did you do a tray this month? If you did, how did it go? Did it go okay? Or are you having the same problems as me? Please weigh in and let me know. And other than that, have an amazing week and we'll talk to you soon.